Hello guys, in today's episode we'll be trying something new. We're starting a series called In the Making, where we have an idea on a dish, make it, and try to make it better. We feel as this would be a fun test to help us learn how to cook, as it would make us think and explore different ways to make the dish better instead of going straight into a book and getting a recipe. For the first episode of this series, we're going with salmon and tuna tostadas. We got salmon, tuna, flying fish eggs, Japanese mayo, ponzu, sriracha mayo, avocado, green onions, dill, and corn flour for tortillas. First thing we did was pick our dill. I wanted some dill for the dish as I thought it would brighten up the plate and also give some extra freshness. We also cut up some green onions, but we decided not to use them. Next, we started prepping our tuna and salmon, and I made a huge mistake by slicing the fish back and forth instead of one big slice, as it's make the flesh rip apart and look very ugly. After we sliced our fish, we wrapped them in plastic wrap. One of my favorite things to do is making masa, and for this we went with 1 cup of corn flour and 1 cup of water. You don't need 1 cup of water, but it was hot, so whatever you didn't use, you can drink. We started by adding the water a little at a time until it formed. Once the dough is formed, just grab a piece, roll it in your palm, and squeeze it. If the masa is cracked, just add a bit of water at a time until it shows minimal to no cracks. Just be cautious of not pouring too much water, as it'll make the masa hard to work with. Now all you have to do is wet a towel or a paper towel to cover your masa so it won't dry out and crack. For the mayo, we decided to go for a simple mix of mayo and ponzu. We went with this because this is simple mayo they use for apuri salmon, which is sushi that they torch. This is not what everyone uses, but someone from a sushi chain said you can use this as a substitute. The first try we put too much ponzu and it was too overpowering. We also tried the sriracha mayo, but I did not like it at all. We then tried the mayo with ponzu, but this time with less ponzu, and it came out good, so we went with that. For the tostadas, we used a tortilla press. I just grabbed a random plastic bag and ripped it with zero effort, and it was still usable. All you need is for the bag to be bigger than the circles of the press. Once we pressed our tortillas, we cooked them at a medium heat until they started to bubble up. Once they bubble, we turned the heat to low and just waited until they hardened up. This usually takes about 5 to 8 minutes. Now that everything is prepared and ready, it was time to make our fish tostadas. We started off by putting mayo on the plate just so it wouldn't slide, then followed by spreading the mayo on the tostada, then placed our fish. For the salmon, we added the flying fish eggs, and for the tuna, we went with avocado and some micro cilantro we had in the fridge. We finished both tostadas with dill, and that was it for this time. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our first episode of this series. Hopefully we can come back for episode 2 with even better tostadas. Let us know what you think about these tostadas and this series. Don't forget to like and comment down below. Bye!